All right. I have never done this live through Streamlabs. So I don't know if you guys are seeing me, hearing me, or if any of this is working out. I hope so. So anyway, um, we are on a countdown to governance for LUNC. So we need to get to a certain block height. Okay, let me refresh. If you look right here, it says the current height that we're at. Now we need to get to 9109999. Okay, let me refresh this and see exactly where we're at right now. You got to give it a second to pop up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Now, oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right. I thought maybe we were already there. All right, so we're at 9844. So we got a little ways to go, but not that long, okay? As soon as that hits 999, everything should activate, okay? Validators have stepped in or have adopted the code, so everything should take over once we hit those last three digits, 999. Governance, staking is available, and I have moved 13 point something million LUNC to my Terra Station wallet, okay? Which you can see right here, 13,875,000. I'm going to stake. if I this is the first time doing this through Terra Station, so I'm gonna stake 13 million LUNC, and I have chosen all nodes. I've chosen all nodes for a few different reasons, but I'll tell you the main reason is probably the same reason that everyone else that's chosen all nodes has chosen them. I mean, listen, they're very reliable. They're a huge company. All those things, everything else, every other box is checked, okay? But the thing that decided it for me was long ago when I found out about that article that was written, or that was the interview that was done with the CEO of All Nodes, Constantine. I forget it's escaping me right now because I'm so like excited about this happening. But anyway, he was one of the first to say no when Do Kwon wanted to fork and submitted that proposal so that they could start, the new Luna. He said no and voted no, and then did an interview, really just putting it all out there. Okay, did not hold back with his criticism for TFL and for Do Kwon. He took the side of the community, the company. They all nodes. They took the side of the community, and they stood with the community when a lot of other validators, for whatever reason, kind of kowtowed to what Do Kwon wanted. Now, whether they thought it was a good idea or didn't think it was a good idea, I don't know. But for whatever reason, they did not stand up for the community. These guys did. Now, there were a few others that did as well. Absolutely. I'm not saying no. But that article, when he just came out, I love that. All right, we're at 871. So that decided it for me. I'm gonna be staking with them. Now, I was just talking to a representative of All Nodes on the Terra Rebels Discord, and we were talking about this uh, auto compounding feature that is available. Not all validators have this available. As a matter of fact, most of them, the rewards that you get, we don't know the percentage yet. We don't know how often you've got to collect them. I've heard every 3 weeks. I don't know. But the rewards that you collect, if you want to put them back into staking, so that it gets compounded and it's staking, it's staking what you originally put in plus all the rewards that you get. You have to manually do that. Okay, you have to go in. You have to withdraw. Whatever the process is, we'll figure it out. You have to withdraw your rewards and you have to restake them. Now I have questions about that. Does that start your time period over? Let's say you've got it staked for 120 days, right? do you have to stop and start over again when you redelegate? There's a lot of questions to be answered, to be asked and answered. But All Nodes has a feature that auto compounds, okay? And the way it works, if I'm understanding it correctly, again, I just had this conversation, so I might have some of this a little off, but they collect or rewards are given daily, okay? And it's automatic that it goes right back in and is delegated, goes into what you have staked, okay? So daily, you're adding to what you have staked, and that compounds and compounds and compounds, and it happens automatically. But there are a couple different. It doesn't. As soon as you stake with them, it's not just available. There are only certain ways that you can do it. One of them is through something called a Kepler wallet, but they're having issues, I believe, with it right now. They have to fix some things. So their Kepler wallet, if your LUNC is in the Kepler wallet, it's supposed to do this auto compounding thing, but they're having a little issue with it right now. I'm sure that they'll get that squared away. If you have a ledger and you keep, and this is one of the great things about All Nodes too, is that your your coins stay in your wallet, okay? So if you have a ledger and your stuff is on your ledger, it will work, from what I understand, with the ledger, the auto compounding. Now, the way I'm going to do it, I've got my LUNC in my Terra Station wallet. I will have to manually collect my rewards and figure out how to add them into what I have staked to see what the delegation or to compound it to earn more and more. I'm gonna do this again, see where we're at. I know we're getting closer. It's gonna be a little while before we get to the 999. But I say a little while, really not that. 904. Okay. We are getting there. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's see. Where was I? I don't want to go there. Okay. Yeah, this was so this is what I'm talking about with the Kepler wallet. And this actually is from the All Nodes site. Okay. Let me back up a little bit so I can show you how to find this. When you go to All Nodes, it asks you, get started and all that. Trying to remember exactly what I did. Supported blockchains. Okay. So I scrolled down to Terra Classic and staking. This is what we want to do. You hit stake now. Then it brings you to this screen. And you have to select the wallet that you're going to be staking from. Now you don't have to go through their site to stake if you're holding on Terra Station. You can actually do it right through Terra Station, which is the way I'm going to be doing it. Again, I've never done it before, so I'm hoping it goes smoothly. But you can do it, I guess, here as well. Actually, if you go here, it kind of tells you to do it through Terra Station, right? Connect extension. Yeah, I don't want to do all that right now. But there are directions on how to actually do it through Terra Station. But this Kepler wallet, this is the one that's supposed to do the auto compounding. They're having a little bit of an issue with it right now. So, we'll leave that as is, and hopefully they get that squared away fast. Now, let me redo this again because we're getting very, very close. We're at 904. I'm going to say we're somewhere around 920. 922. All right, I've been watching this for so long, it's like getting into my internal clock now. All right. Something that I've mentioned in a couple of my other videos is something that we talked about in the media room of the Terra Rebels Discord. And that is that I'm not sure exactly how it works. It was explained by EK, by Ed, the other day when I did the interview. He explained it and I understood it, but just because I understood it doesn't mean that I can explain it again, so you'll have to go back and watch it. But essentially, the earlier you stake, until everything gets settled, you're actually collecting more rewards front loaded, okay, on the front side. You'll be collecting more of a percentage for your rewards. Now, eventually, through the process, that kind of settles in on whatever the percentage is kind of gonna be, okay? But at first, the percentage is a little higher. So nobody really knows exactly how long that process will take to level out. Ed seems to think that it's going to shoot right up really fast, and you might only have a couple hours or a few hours of that higher percentage reward. Uh, but some other people have thought that it could potentially take days or maybe even weeks. And I guess it really depends on how many people are going to stake right out of the box, how fast it happens. Um, and I don't know about, well, I'm gonna guess that everybody's feeling the same way that I am. Once this hits, I want to watch what happens to this price. Okay, I want to see exactly what goes on. Um, does it take off? I don't know. We're gonna have to watch it. All right, we're at 922, probably at 930 something right now, maybe close to 940. Give it a second. 944. Whew, okay, my heart is beating. Um, this is, it seems like it is a long time in the making. Uh, and it's really not been that long. It's only been a few months, all right? So we all know what happened. There was the depegging and the collapse of Terra Luna. Everything crashed. And after that, it's a bit of a story. And actually, if you look back on the first interview that I did with the Terra Rebels, with Raider and Zaradar and Ed, they explained to you kind of how they came together and how the Terra Rebels were formed. So the whole formation of these guys, the whole formation of this whole crew, and I've heard there's like 70 of them. I really have no idea exactly how many there are because a lot of them are working behind the scenes. There's only really a handful of them that really interact with the community a lot. The rest of them are really just working on this code and serving their functions behind the scenes. But the way that they came together and decided that they were going to go on this mission to fix this thing, okay? For all the people who lost and lost significantly, okay? Some people were really, really heavily invested in LUNC, in UST, and when everything collapsed, it really changed lives the wrong way, you know, to the bad side. And there are a lot of stories out there that I've heard. So these guys decided that they wanted to try to fix it. They wanted to fix it for them. They wanted to fix it for the community. A lot of people just did not agree with Do Kwon's plan to fork and to basically just abandon this. It's like it just left it out in the street and started a whole new one. So they jumped in and they decided to fix it, and they did their code magic. I'm not the one to talk to you about how exactly that works. All you need to know is that they've redone the software and they've made it possible for this thing to live again and breathe again. And today, within a matter of minutes, is the culmination of their efforts. They are to be applauded. They are to be thanked profusely. And I'm very interested to see what the continuation of the Terra Rebels is, what this organization evolves into after this, because this is the completion, kind of the completion of the initial goal. Now they have some other things that they're trying to accomplish as well, but getting governance working again, getting validators on board, being able to vote on proposals and actually being able to enact these proposals. This has been the goal, and it's only been 3 months. I'm aware of some other development teams, I think we all are, who have been working on things like this for a year or more, maybe years, and have not accomplished what these guys have set their minds to accomplishing, these men and women, and got done in a very short amount of time. It is absolutely stunning. All right, let's redo this again and see what happens. Where are we? Where are we? 984. I mean, we are within a stone throw of this all going down. I'm gonna jump over here for a second and just, ooh, that's me. Jump over here for a second and just see what's going on. Everybody's watching it. No one's chatting. I thought they'd be chatting about it. Now, so all right, if you go to Stake, you're in Terra Station, okay? You got to make sure that you're on Terra Classic, on the Classic network up here in orange, Terra Classic. There are directions on how to do that. I put out a little video earlier that said if you want to figure out how to do that, go to Happy Caddy Crypto's page, and he's got a couple of videos that show you exactly how to get on Terra Station, how to get your wallet here, how to move your LUNC here. I linked it in my video, or you can just go to his channel and search it. Either way, make sure you make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed to him. Leave a comment in his comment section, because the work that he does to explain all of this stuff to us, to me and you who wouldn't otherwise know how to do this. It just makes it really easy. I mean, you can Google it and you can watch YouTube videos, of people that you've never heard of, but he's such an unbelievable resource that you can go and just search through his stuff and very quickly find what you're looking for if you're looking to learn how to do something regarding crypto. Okay, so I recommend that you all do that. And so once you come over to staking, you've got a list of all the validators, all right? And you can put them in different order if you want, order of voting power. And Orion Money is most likely, I believe it, yeah. So Orion Money has 8.94% stake voting power. All Nodes is right behind with 766. Okay, but listen, everyone on this list came over, adopted the code, and is working for the community now. So I don't know that you can make a bad choice, but I do recommend, you do have some down bottom that are jailed, which means they didn't accept the code. They didn't accept it within a certain amount of time. They can fix that and get out of it by accepting the code. Anyway, you can pick any one of these guys, but I recommend that you do your due diligence. You can click on any one of them and it'll give you their contact information and such, and you can find out exactly what's going on with them. You can check their voting record, which is important. Did they vote ways that you would have wanted them to vote? Before you delegate to them and give them any more power that they have, you should check into it, okay? All right, so I'm going to go back to All Nodes. I'm going to go to Delegate, which brings me back to that screen I was at. And we are ready to go. We hit, obviously, the 999. So now, here's what I'm going to do. Let's do this live. I'm going to 13 million. I know there has to be some fees or whatever, so this tells me how much the fees are. I'm going to leave a little bit of a balance, okay? So I'm going to do 13 million. Did I do that right? Did I put in enough zeros? 0, 0, 0, 0. 13 million. And submit. I'm trying this for the first time. I don't even know how this goes. Okay, password. Well, I can't really let you guys see the password. So I guess I'm going to have to come back and do this on my own, okay? But that's pretty much how you get to it. I'm going to let you go. I have 18 seconds, 19. It's telling me, it's giving me a timestamp here. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to sign off. And good luck to you. If you're out there and you're going to stake, do it fast. These guys can only have 20% at this point, okay? There's a limitation. So if everybody gets on here and is staking, it's very possible that maybe some of these guys can reach their 20% very fast and won't be able to accept any more delegators. So hopefully you've already been doing your research. You're going to jump on. You're going to do what you need to do. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you very much to the Terra Rebels, to TFL for cooperating, even for Doquan at the end for releasing the validators to cooperate. Thank you to everyone who's been covering this and giving the community information, as well as me. I'm part of the community. I appreciate everybody. All right. I will talk to you soon.